Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. I have really been trying to find some budget decks that wouldn't be pure aggro decks, but that is very difficult in the current meta. This is one of my better attempts. It's a deck that I had around 50% win rate with. I was actually able to climb from Diamond 5 to Diamond 4 slowly with this deck, so yeah, nothing too great, but for a budget deck that is not pure aggro, this is pretty much as good as it gets. It is inferior to just using the Doomhammer version. A more aggressive take is always better right now when you're playing on a budget, but if you want something slower, you want to play with some elementals, have some of that old-fashioned Elemental Shaman style, then this is a playable deck. It ditches the old nature synergy from Elemental Shaman and replaces it with Frost, so you have Sleet Breakers, which add wind chills to your hand, you also have natural wind chills in your deck, and you have Frostbites in your deck. So you have Frost spells to freeze stuff, to draw more cards, and to deal some damage. But other than that, it is Elemental Shaman business as usual. You're just playing Elementals out on curve, and trying to overpower your opponent with the elementals, with the battle cries of those elementals, and with your Whack-a-Null hammers, which you can use to control the board and buff up your elementals. As for the mulligans with this deck, you're really looking for your early game elementals. Kindling Elemental, Veiling Vapor, excellent cards, then 2-drop Skagema's Custodian, which will tutor for some of your weapons. Sleet Breaker gives you wind chills, gives you more card draw, gives you some ability to freeze the opponent's minions, and Granite Forgebone, which makes all of your other elementals a little bit cheaper. The deck does miss Brukan of the Elements and Lilipad Lurkers. I would cut Alakir and Fire Elementals, add top of the curve those more expensive cards. It would make it a little bit better. It would have a bit more of a game against stuff like Paladin, for example, because it's really hard to contest all of their buffs. But yeah, if you're looking for budget decks, aggro is your main option. If you really want to play something a little bit slower, this is one of the better options you have. And this is what it looks like in action. Doomhammer doesn't need your mercy. Now we got no playable cards. Sometimes. They actually kept that card so they could even be... Oh no. Oh no. They can be a warrior. I mean, a real warrior. Quest warrior. I have no playable cards. Hi, Fantasy Camp. No.
Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle swash.
I can't just throw Frostbite into that. Or can I? I actually think I can. It's not an honorable kill, but we need to fight for this board. Because right now I have nothing. I can kill whatever minion they play here with the hammer. The hammer can kill whatever minion they play here. Don't get the buff going, but next turn I have the Ice Revenant and the hammer hit to turn this into a 5/6. I can still kill a large portion of minions that they can play this turn. So we're still in this. Yep, definitely still in this. Other alternatives. Custodian, Frostbite kind of stuff. It's the Revenant. Revenant and kill that. With one more pirate, they get to deal 2 damage to random enemy twice going. Ooh, that was tough. That one actually hurt a little. Am I taking too much damage too quickly? They have only one card in hand. That has to count for something, right? I'm down to 16 health. They have 5 power on the board. It has to be the Forgebone. I have to try it like this, but they can just go face, right? I don't get the cavern fast enough to start freezing them before they get to Rokara. Yeah. This might not work. That Shiver the Timbers was really important there.
Got a job up on me?
Alright. Well, that was always going to the dome. No way they're trading with that. But I might have a sliver of hope here. I can have Gaia Worm to kill this. And the Forgeborn can kill that. Then I can get the Cavern here. So I can start to get minions that freeze. Because once they get through to Rokara, then freezing them is really important. Then it's only like Smite that's a problem. Smite can still kill me. But if I can keep them frozen, they won't be able to hit me. Okay. So this one and Frostbite will kill this. I can freeze that and I can freeze their face. Yes. Only this one and the Frostbite over here. Need the Forgeborn out there. Makes the Sleetbreaker cost nothing. That gives me a Wind Chill that can freeze the minion. Also apparently gives me a Gaia Worm that can just kill the minion. And I can start freezing their face. So then it's Smite. Smite is the thing that can kill me. It's all about Smite. It will be all about Smite. So 10, 16, 19, 20 damage here. 24 damage. Not quite enough to kill them yet. So I will need to freeze the Rokara. Alternatively, I could kill the Rokara. And this always goes face. This always goes face. I'll probably freeze it. Freeze the Rokara. Freeze the warrior. Push as much damage to the dome as possible. And then they need to roll a smite to kill me. Okay, no attack bonuses here, but smite from hand can still kill me. No smite in hand. We've got this. What server is this? This is NA. Phew. That was definitely a little scary, but sometimes Shaman is the answer. Okay. Well, 2 cards kept, whatever it is. I'm not thrilled. It is another mage. Ouch. Not the funniest of funny things, but we'll see. Elemental synergies are up. Stormer could be played next turn. I think I'm just killing this one. I'm jamming the Stormer out there. It will be a while before I can activate the elemental synergies again, but I don't want this to be vulnerable to a fire sale. Hi, Barrett.
No waves can sink this ship.
Okay, so they got a wildfire. What does that mean for my plans? They could hit this wildfire ping. Gets rid of this, that will be at 2 health. Wildfire ping is not enough if I go Whack-a-Null here. With everything to the dome. That's 9 to the dome. I think we're going to try that. Let's try that approach, because now the wildfire ping is not enough. They would need double wildfire ping. Or some other solution, like a fire sale. That's a pretty good one. Gets them a bit of room here. Big question is, do I want to frostbite this? I think I still sacrifice this and ping. We'll have other good to avail. I mean, what if they have the overflow? I think frostbiting that is fine. Let's do that. Hit face with the Whack-a-Mole again. But then, Healing Totem, Taunt Totem. Two potentially good totems out of 4. Totems that will have the mask, okay. Can they do it? Now their next spell is more expensive. I already just saw them use Wildfire, and they have used a coin. They might not have any cheap spells there. This could be a big problem. And we're just going to the dome, right? There's no way we're going to any other direction. Pow pow. And then Frostbite face. And next turn Fire Elemental face. Boom. Sometimes. We can probably do this hand. Looks like Kindling Elemental, Veiling Vapor into Sleetbreaker into Coin Cavern. That's the initial impression. Is that an actual paladin? It is indeed. I believe I need to go like this. They probably have a buff for that. Let's just hope it's not a noble mount. If it's anything but a noble mount, I'm totally fine. Totally fine. Sleetbreaker traded away. Alright. Noble mount was the only scary one. Libram Paladin. Next turn will probably have to be the Coin Cavern.
Really? It's not too heavy.
Especially with this hand. Especially with this hand, I think it has to be the Coin Cavern. It'll be even stronger next turn. I can actually afford to give up 1 damage here, because it starts to grow here. Actually no, because no. Should have traded with this, because I didn't have elemental activation for the Gaia Worm. Yeah. No reason to trade it like that.
I cannot wait to read these.
Alright, Librams are a little cheaper. There's no problem yet. Whack-a-Mole is here. We smack into that one. If I had gotten the buff on this, I might have considered using that, but we're just wind chilling this one. We need to start hitting the Paladin pretty quick here. I don't have the elemental synergies up, that's a problem. If they find the Truth Seeker. Five on this. Yeah. We'll do the Vapor. And the Custodian. Well, it worked out after all. Then this 5 goes into that one. I will put another 3 into it. Need to be fast here. We need to equip the gavel. Go face with these now. Alright, short of them having the... Oh, that card is a good one. That card's a pretty good one too. Alright. They had some great stuff, turns out. No, I just can't. 6 mana Libram of Hope is still a strong card. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Twitch channel.